Hey, you guys. So, one of the most important things about Team Impact is our culture. We truly believe that we can lock arms with you and help you grow not only an amazing business, but also grow into the individual that you were designed to be. And we really take it seriously, when you join this journey. And so, Team Impact culture is all about being a light to other people. It's about making an impact in your community and your families, in your daily jobs that you're already involved in. It's really about making that choice every single day to be an impactor. And Kara and I definitely, try to strive every single day, no matter who we're running into, in our different activities to really try to strive to be an impactor. And so one thing we take seriously is in this culture and in this team is to be a light to other people, to be a difference maker. And that is something that we really want all of you to take seriously as well. And so we challenge you to be somebody of impact and somebody that walks a little differently and carries themselves, to a higher standard. And so we can't wait to see, the improvements and the challenges and the things that you guys, endure as you become a part of this team.
So a couple things that we have as far as being an impactor is some expectations, and we're going to go through those for you so you can be guided along the way. So the first one is be coachable. It's super important on this team to be coachable, not only from us, but from your direct and among your team and everyone else. We are part of an amazing culture, as Anna said, but the first and foremost is if you allow yourself to be coachable, you're going to win. So be willing to learn, be willing to take from others. And, the biggest thing that we have as far as part of Team Impact is our 14-day checklist. This is something that we created as a team, and it's recognized across the corporate. So be involved with your direct. Take 14 days to go through this with them. It's going to give you all the tools and resources that you need to help you grow your business. So allow yourself to be coachable. The second one is consistent, and we'll go through that.
All right, you guys, so consistency is such a key thing in our business. And I will be honest with you, I'm not always perfect at it. I know Kara's not either, but when you can show up day in and day out and do the things that are asked of you and do the, the different income producing activities and the different plugging into the different resources, being present on the team page, growing your business by plugging into events, three-way calls, all the different things that you're going to learn in the training, making yourself noticeable on social media hubs, anything that you can do to be consistent by working your Rodan and Fields business is only going to benefit you. Now let's take a moment to be honest, guys. Sometimes we don't feel like it, or sometimes it's not going as well as we wanted to, and that's the reality of anything that you guys do in your life. And so I want you guys to take a moment and think about if you ran a storefront of any kind, if you ran a Starbucks, or if you ran, a fun little boutique and your office hours were only open for 1 hour a day. How successful would your coffee shop or your boutique be if you only chose to show up for an hour a day? And so we really want to challenge you guys through this journey that even when it's tough, even when it's hard and challenging, that you're still consistent, you still plug in, you still show up, and you're committed and you're consistent in the daily activities and things that you're doing to grow your business.
So to tag on to that, she mentioned committed. That's our next one. Be committed in this business. As she just mentioned with the storefront, you can't be open one day, shut for 3 days, open back up, be all in. You need to be all in from the beginning. You just joined this journey with your direct because for some reason, whatever that is, and you're going to dig deep into that and you're going to find that why, but you need to be committed to it. Your why needs to be something that's going to make you cry. For me, when I dropped my daughter off to school one day, when I was still working 45 hours a week, and she begged me to come pick her up after school, and I couldn't because I had to be at work till 5, I knew right then that I needed to get real. I needed to be committed to this because one day I was going to pick her up from school. And this year was the first time I was able to do that. But because I stayed committed to my business and I stayed true to the expectations and my why, I was able to do that. So, stay true to yourself. Be committed. Be all in all the time.
Okay, guys, so another point that Kara and I want to make is conscious modeling. Whether you live, directly, here in Hayes or, around the surrounding area, we don't care where you're at, guys. Team Impact does carry, themselves at a higher standard, and we want everybody to take that seriously. Just as I mentioned, as our culture is so important to us, and so be a conscious modeler, guys. When you're posting on social media and when you're out and about in the public, be positive, be encouraging. Don't be somebody that is airing their dirty laundry out on Facebook, or that's constantly complaining about everything that's going wrong in your life. Please, we understand that things don't always, roll your way. So we are absolutely here for you if you do need something on a personal level, because again, we're not just here to coach and train you through your business, but we're also here to coach and train you through your life. And so if that's something that you need help with, we're more than happy to. But guys, always know that people are watching you, and so it's up to us to represent not only Team Impact well, but also Rodan and Fields as a company. And we want to make sure that we always are on our A game. And again, no one's perfect, so we understand that completely. But be mindful of how you're modeling and how you're representing yourself anywhere you go.
And lastly, and most importantly, is we want you to have fun. You just became a CEO of your own business. You get to set your own hours. You get to fit this in the nooks and crannies, but you must have fun. You must wake up every day excited that you get to be a part of this journey. We've had the opportunity to hear firsthand where this business is going, and we promise you, the last person standing is the one that's going to win. The person that leaves and quits, they're not gonna. So you need to have fun each and every day. We have fun at our events. We have fun on our posting. We have fun on our calls. We want you to have fun each and every day that you are doing this business. Have fun with your list, your reach outs, every single thing that you put into this business. We want you to deep down have fun, because it's not going to be in the end if you personally are not. We want you to be able to reach out to people, and we want them to believe in you. If you're not having fun, they're going to see it. So, that is the most important thing to us, is being a part of this team, the culture, being committed, consistent, coachable, but most importantly, we want you to have fun.
Absolutely, guys. And so we are so excited for your journey to start. Yes, we understand that it's overwhelming and that it can be, extremely scary, but we're here with you every step of the way. And we do challenge you to give it your all these first couple weeks in your business. And we've given you some great resources and some great things to really, take your business to that top, that first level when you're jumping in, so you don't feel like, you're kind of out, blowing around in the wind. We really want you guys to lock arms with us and, really enjoy your training. But remember, it starts and it ends with you. And so we challenge you guys to not sell out. Make sure that you are challenging yourself, you're pushing yourself in this first 3 weeks of business. And Kara's actually going to go into something that we have created, our little Team Impact checklist card, and we're super excited to share this little fun challenge with you guys.
Okay, so to help you get off to a fast start, like Anna said, we have a challenge for you. We're always going to throw a challenge at you, so welcome to that. And the first one is we wanted to come up with a simple system to basically call action to you. For in 3 weeks, if you complete this card, you're going to be off to a fast start. So we know you are already overwhelmed and thinking, what the heck did I get into? So we want to bring it all together in a very simple call to action card that you can complete with your direct, and it's going to help you get off to a fast start. So of course we use the acronym IMPACT, because that's who we are. And the first part of I is implement your hours of operation. This is huge. You're probably thinking, I don't even know when I'm going to fit this in right now, but you need to find that time. You need to find an hour a day, 5 to 10 hours a week, whatever it is. You need to implement that hour of operation. Put it in your phone. I've been in the business 3.5 years, and I still have in my phone, it's telling me my hour of income producing activity. And when it dings at me, you can bet you can find me in my office, and Anna knows I don't answer my phone during that time. So implement your hours of operation. This is huge to keep you into that consistency that we were talking about earlier. The second one is make a list of 200 people to reach out, and Anna will go through this.
Okay, you guys, so one thing about our business is that we have to open our mouths. We have to be aware of the people around us, people that are in our circle of influence, people that, we touch base with on social media. And so our job is to help you find those people that want to be a part of our business, whether that be product related, business related, or maybe a referral for you in some other network. And so we have got to start mapping out what that looks like. And so your M stands for make your list, okay? You're going to make your list of 200 people. And in our 14-day training program is some verbiage and reach out language for you to be able to go ahead and start sending out messages and reaching out to those people that are in your funnel and in your network, in your Facebook, media, or in your hometown, wherever you feel like your list is leading you. We challenge you guys to use the 14-day training to help you perfect your reach outs.
All right, so P, a power call with your direct and one leader. So what that would look like is if you brought in someone, you are going to do a power call with your direct and a leader. It can be any leader. It can be Anna and myself. It can be another leader on Team Impact. It can be a leader on Midwest Givers, Stibel Group, all the other teams you're going to see that you're a part of. It can be any leader. But this power call is huge. You probably, hopefully, came in on a 3-way call, so you already felt what it was like to be a prospect, but now that you're in, we want to do a launch call. A launch call with you and your direct. We're going to ask you questions. We're going to find out why you're doing this business. And most importantly, you're going to hear some different tools and resources from us that have helped us grow our business. So if you haven't done a power call yet as you're in your business and it's a month out, this is one of the most important aspects of the business is doing this call, because you get to connect with a top leader and you get to hear some different resources that they have available to you. So super important to get that power call with your direct and one additional leader.
Awesome, you guys. So the A stands for accountability. And if I could hit on one other thing other than being consistent in this business, it's actually being accountable to saying, someone holding you accountable to what you said you were going to do, you being self-accountable. And so accountability is really big in this piece. And I always use the example of, working out. I am somebody that has to be accountable in my workouts. I'm not saying that I can't go, for a jog but on my own or challenge myself, at a home workout, but I give, 110% when I'm at a boot camp or when I challenge somebody, to go with me, or I tell somebody, hey, I'm going to meet you at the gym at 12. I expect them to be there and they expect me to be there. And so this business really works no differently. And so for that, you guys, we are actually going to delegate an RNF buddy in the upcoming months to help you learn and grow and ask questions and be challenged, because those people have already walked it out and they're going to help you be accountable in some areas that maybe you're struggling with, or maybe you've never really dealt with accountability, in your current job or in your life really, and you really are wanting somebody to hold you to it. And so I really encourage you guys to take this accountability piece seriously. But most importantly, we're here to help you. We want to delegate an RNF buddy, and we want you guys to understand that holding yourself accountable is only going to help you propel yourself to that next level. So as scary as it can be, it's also a really great thing because, it just keeps you on track with what you're doing.
So to tag on to that real quick, the way we're going to do that RF buddy is mark your calendars now, the first and third Monday of every month. Check with your direct on the exact time, but we are going to do an accountability call. And on the back of this card, you have a call to action. And on that, you are going to go through with that RF buddy. They're going to hold you accountable to what you say you're going to do on the call to action. So you're going to complete that in your own time. And then on that call, you're going to go through that with your RF buddy. So mark your calendars now for the first and third Monday of every month. Time, check with your direct because that can always change. But we will do those accountability calls immediately following our Team Impact calls that you are always invited to be a part of. But the C is complete 14-day training. So at the beginning, I talked to you a little bit about how our team is known for this. This is huge. It's been proven across our team. You complete this 14-day training, you will see success, period. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you complete this training, do the homework, do the action items, you'll see success. We give you all the tools and resources that you need in a simple system in 14 days that you can follow and hit some promotions. This is something you'll go through with your directs, but we're really excited to tell you that we have additional training for you that we will put included into this email that kind of unlocks the 14-day training that you can see how we coach and train our directs and go through it. But we highly, highly encourage you to please go through that with your direct. Be coachable with them. Let them go through that with you. But if you want additional training and see how we kind of do it with ours, so then you can in turn learn and grow and do it with your directs that you're going to sign and have join your team, unlock those videos. We're going to go through the one-on-one trainings with you to show you how we coach our team when we do those. So complete the 14-day training. It's going to be provided in the welcome email that you got from your direct, and they're going to start going through that immediately with you. We know that life sometimes happens and there's reasons why you can't complete it within the 14 days. Just know this is just a guide for you that we say within the 14 days of your business, you do this, you're going to seek success. Because what's super important for us is we want to get you off to a fast start. We want to get you off to the good stuff. So hitting level 2 is the key to the good stuff on the way up to level 5. So complete that and be coachable with your direct.
All right, you guys, so the last one is T, and that is three-way call. And this is such a vital part to our business, you guys, because it really takes the pressure off of you as the individual that's maybe a new person coming into this business, and it gives that third-party, validation as to why we're doing this, why we're excited, and why that person that you're bringing on this call, really wants to hear from, somebody that's been in this business for a while. And so that is the last piece for this impact, checklist card is bring a three-way call with a prospect, with somebody that you feel, is interested in Rodan and Fields or wants to hear a little bit more about that. And then you guys, what the great thing about these three-way calls is it's a great time for you to actually listen and hear. And so it's kind of like a training for yourself as well, so you can see how these three-way calls are performed. And so they really are, I like to say, kind of the glue to our business because they work. And we would not tell you guys to do anything that doesn't work. And so we really challenge you, we get that it's scary sometimes, to approach somebody about a three-way call, but just simply say, maybe it's to a friend or, a family member, hey, Susie Q, I'm really excited about my Rodan and Fields business, and I am working on my training, and I am excited, and I would love for my leader to be able to share a little bit of information with you. Do you have 15 minutes so we could, perform a three-way call? And so don't make it so, scary, guys. Just be real and explain to them why you're doing it, and just ask if they would be willing to help you. And so that is your last, piece of this checklist, and it's honestly one of the most important. So we're excited, and we can't wait to see all of you rock out this little checklist and put these things into action.
So to wrap it up, we want to incentivize you. If you do what you say you're going to do, if you complete this team impact action card, we're going to incentivize you. You're going to find along the way that that's what Ann and I love to do for those that say they're going to do, who do what they say they're going to do and complete it. So if you complete this entire card within the first 3 weeks of your enrollment date, you're going to get a gift from us, kind of a branding from Impact. So we encourage you to go through this card. If you have any questions, you can always post them on the team page. Reach out to your direct first, and in the end, we are always here to help you grow. So we're super excited for you to complete this card. We're so excited that you're a part of Team Impact, and you always will have this video that you can go back to, get some tidbits and information from to help you grow and get off to a fast start. So welcome to Team Impact.
Welcome.